Hello there guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I hope you're well. We're currently in Indonesia at Bugalaga, I think is the name of this airstrip. Gravel strip, quite an interesting takeoff roll as you'll see in a second. But let's pop outside and have a look at this crazy plane. So this is the Savage Obstruction, and I got the badass livery, which is really awesome. And as the plane was loading, oh by the way, these tires are bigger than the tires on a 747, which is pretty insane. Yeah, you know the little messages that pop up as the flight sim is loading? It said that this aircraft was especially built so that people cannot see you. I thought that was a nice little funny touch there. Anyway, we're going to see what it's all about. We're going to taxi out very carefully because there is a huge, come on, huge drop or dip, as you'll see any moment now. And we'll put flaps out, not that we really need them, and we'll fly down this hill. And away we go. Look at this. Oh, and I was literally, I think, up into the air even before we got over the crest of that hill. Now it is very windy today, very gusty. It's also pretty cold up here. And yeah, we're going to do a short flight over to another remote airstrip and have some fun along the way. Beautiful place, absolutely stunning, pretty unforgiving. Oh my goodness. Almost swore then. Yeah, this would not be fun. Blimey. Okay, looks like it's calming down a little bit. Alright, let's just bring that nose down a wee tad. Just the power. Okay, try and get some sort of stable flight going here. Okay, let's jump outside. I mean, look at this thing. Absolutely, that's where we took off from. How cool. And whoa, we are getting thrown about. Look at that thing. What a cool place to mess around in. Beautiful. And what a fun aircraft this is. Perfect for this kind of flying, you know, right out in the sticks where almost anything can happen. Whoa, I think this plane would probably break up in this in this wind. It's gusting. Let me just see what I set it to. 14. I might just bring that down a little bit. I mean, it really is kind of interesting out there. Anyway, right. All these mountains as well aren't helping. So we're heading over this way. We're going to stick pretty much to the lake, or the river, I should say, down below. There's our airstrip there. Now, I don't know, this jostling around doesn't seem very realistic to me. I think they've got some work to do on the turbulence effects. What do you guys think? But, I mean, it would be bumpy, but it wouldn't just be this sort of lateral movement. We'd be getting verticals, would be kind of jostling around all over the place. I'm hoping, praying and hoping that XP Realistic will at some point come over to Microsoft Flight Simulator to give us the cockpit effects and the sound effects and everything else. I really miss flying with that. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like the turbulence is just not very accurate. But That's my thought. Now you can see there's actually two airports quite within close proximity. So what we're going to do is do a touch and go here, and then take off and go and land on this next one. For no other reason than why the heck not? It's going to be fun. So we'll start to slow this down. Let's see if we can get below the ridgeline a bit and stop this crazy bumping around. By the way, how's the latest NVIDIA update working for you guys? It's pretty good for me. I'm getting 24 frames now, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's actually really smooth, getting very few stutters, in fact, if any. Which I'm pretty pleased about. I haven't tried it in VR yet, so that is my next thing. Now, by the looks of this airfield, that we're going to be landing uphill, which should be interesting. This turbulence really is not letting up at all. Let's just give it more power here. Yeah, this is perfect, this kind of aircraft for this type of a thing. So I guess this is probably a strip that provides food and supplies to these little villages, which is kind of awesome. Oh, there's a stutter there. That's the first one I've noticed though. Okay. All right, full flap now. Oops. That's actually not too worrying because it's the wind doing that. Okay, it's not it's not as big of a slope as I thought it was actually. So it's going to be fine. But we are just going to make sure, try and get a smooth landing. Ooh, that was terrible. That was terrible. Never mind, we are down just about. Cool place. Nothing here, but it's kind of what you would expect, I guess. No buildings even. All right, let's set takeoff flaps. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay. All right, onwards to the next one. Flaps up. Clouds look a little bit cartoony today. I don't know if you guys get this. I have some days where the sim looks absolutely spot on, and then other days where I think looks not so good. The clouds here don't look fantastic to me, but maybe it is me. You guys can let me know. Sometimes I just think, you know, the time of day, the weather, the atmospheric conditions can make it look a little bit cartoony at times. Okay, I dread to think. Okay, let's get back in. I dread to think what this is going to be like. So we're going to fly over it. It says airport. I don't believe that for a second. How on earth are we going to land on this in this weather? Okay, all right, we got this. No problem. No animals down there. What a fun place. Kind of reminds me of that series. Was it called Dangerous Flights or no? The most dangerous place to fly or something like that. Anyway, it was set in Indonesia and maybe Papua New Guinea, like bush flying, delivering supplies and that kind of thing to tribes. What a dream job that would be, even though it's obviously rather dangerous. Look at that drop down there. This is going to be fun. Okay. All right, let's. Wow, this weather really is not helping. Okay, there's the river. But we haven't dropped too much in altitude. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, give it a little bit of power now. Try and battle this wind, these gusts, and also these sort of turbulence coming off of these mountains, making it very interesting. It's like at least there's some buildings down there. The other one couldn't really see anything. It's interesting why there's two so close together. I guess that first one is so remote. Mind you, I'm sure there must be roads. It's interesting. If anyone knows that, I might have to look that up. Why are these so close together? Maybe one is disbanded, one isn't used or became too dangerous or not in a good position for crosswinds and things like that. Who knows? There we go. That's a much better landing. And we are safe. At least there's a hut at this one. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go up a little bit further, see what else is up there. Oh, really have to give it some power up here. We don't want to take off again. Ah! Clunk. There we go. Wonder if they've got a nice cup of tea for us in there. Kind of beautiful, really. Looks better now. I like the clouds. I think it's just, you know, it depends on the situation, the atmospheric conditions. But that looks pretty cool. What a ridiculous, amazing plane that is. That is hilarious. Definitely badass. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this fun, silly little video. I've had fun. Hope you guys have too. Yeah, more content coming. Stay tuned. And as always, let me know in the comments what you want to see, if anything. And I'll do my best to provide it. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Adios.